as one of these two teams. Then it's time. We've got an incredible matchup between these two teams. One of them will be going home here. Vici Gaming up against T1. We heard the panel's thoughts, looking for T1 to play a quick tempo lineup. And for Vici Gaming, this is a squad, a 5-man lineup that has a lot of team fighting. What do we feel? It's not the easiest time for Slark just to try and dark pact off the puck coil. See, it's one of the more trickier matchups to play, especially with all the AoE damage that XM can provide as well. So not going to be too easy of a game for Arna, but we're looking for that quick tempo lineup for T1.
In terms of how the lanes are shaping up, it's going really well for the Mars so far. Typically, this would be Slark favored.
Bottom lane, Hobson.
3-minute rotation. Well, it's not going to pay off though.
Now top lane Cuckoo, he's in some trouble. Scatter Blast with a crit from Erica for good measures, able to secure.
What they really do well with the position 4 Venomancer is they seal off an entire area and make it so that you just can't farm in that area on a lot of these heroes. They actually get the glimpse back as well. And we saw it happen in that Liquid versus VP series, and it's happening again.
Lane Frisk is going to end up going down. BAB attempting the trade, but Arna has even got 1 charges if required. So it was a freshly placed Observer from Zephyr. And even BAB is actually going to rotate. Look at the backstab coming through from the Mars. Zephyr's going to try and position himself away from the tree line, but in the woods, it's not easy to do that at all. As BAB
available against these 4 strength heroes and the puck, especially once he picks up that blink dagger, it's going to be so much more effective. Great haste rune picked up by the puck.
Ooh, Zephyr.
Yeah, well, he's going to pop it just to try and dissuade XM.
Stolen from Wyman, from Zephyr, beautifully done. They try and lay down the ultimates from Vici Gaming, but it's not enough damage to bring down tops. And off the right side, Arna's going to get involved as well. Finds Frisk left alone. So T1, they've got the numbers advantage at the moment. Arna's going to look to wrap around. Even Cuckoo wants to get in the middle of it all. BAB isolated from Yang. Couple of kills going the way of Radiant. Does look like Yang's going to
positioning.
BAB. See the Nature's Prophet with Yang nearby. That's going to be plenty of damage. Really nicely done. They'll even enable BAB to get the kill. Yang making sure that he uses no spells because the Mars, of course, scary for T1.
Yeah.
Look at the positioning from Vici. They're wrapping on every single angle here.
Are they going to get away from everyone?
Okay, they'll just get up to the again, though. XM has to use the claw to cancel the TP. That was looking really scary for T1. The position that Vici were in, that smoke pops, or if they get a glimpse of the Mars, if he gets caught out with like a Plague Ward, speaking of Zephyr, run up the high ground here, just face checking Erica's position. Should be an easy kill for them to find. One tries to drop the Static Storm, and that's going to be a whiff, and that will put him in a position where Vici aggressive with these items.
I mean, they're so close to it, right? Arna, 250 gold away.
Jumping again onto Zephyr, this time with the Mortimer Kisses, they'll get the kill. Thompson's going to look to charge in, though. Doesn't have too many heroes nearby. T1 are making so T1 don't continue to hit Roshan.
They got all the
Vici can contest this, but they got to be fast.
And they're under the smoke, though. Zephyr's patrolling back and forth, not wanting to give it up.
He's going to be in. Arena's out, but Aegis has been claimed. Arna's going to pick up the second life and look to pounce to retreat. And T1, they're happy with getting Roshan. They just need to cut their losses, and it looks like, unfortunately, Cuckoo with a sacrifice.
3.5 minutes on the Aegis. I believe Arna went and purchased the Zephyr. I still be okay.
Yeah, Glimmer Cape. He's chilling. All right. Arena again. BAB. He's going. Soft spot here for Mr. Zephyr. Seems like all the arenas being used like that. Thompson, early use of the BKB. They're going to be able to glimpse back Erica, though. Beautifully done from Wymon. Flying to carry a Vici Gaming. Now, Frisk is in trouble as well. With the pounce connects, the Cookie's going to get no distance away for the Undying, and Arna's got another pounce to catch up as well.
You know, there's moments, I think you just got to give up this tier 2 top. I think you got to try and split up the map, see if you can get to that next timing. Puck really needs the Yule Scepter.
Playing Thompson, again, they're onto Erica. They kept the BKB off for the last second. The right clicks need to come out. Arna's going to attempt to find them, but again, he won't be able to keep up at the moment. Pounce is up in a couple of seconds. Arna's going to look to go for Yang instead. Off of the left side, we do see Whitemon go down. It's a pretty decent retreat out of Vici Gaming. If all they lose his Frisk, they're pretty happy with that.
It's really get picked off. He's able to retreat back fast enough.
Oh, yeah. Very close. Instead, Huku's actually going to tip it to the triangle. So on top, missed the snapfire out of the tower. Did you feel like there's a position where they could miss this by the triangle? Ana's got the BKB, it's going to be quick. BKB gets the initial stun. It needs to be perfect if a follow-up, but it's not. Ana's got an opportunity to play around with the ultimate. Now T1, they've shown up instantly. Onto Frisk they go. Can they get more out of this towards the side?
Yes,
Erica is isolated. The rest of the team wanted to back up, and Erica wants to go in. Now Vici Gaming going to be able to follow through as well. The BKBs is soon to expire. Controlling the Chaos Knife for the moment, and as soon as they bring it back down after the Euroscepter, Ana can get all the right clicks out. They'll draw back one and the G's a drop. Vici don't have an answer as T1 find game 1 in the lower bracket quarterfinals.
Ooh, that is the T1 Dota that I want to see. Get aggressive.
Perfect. Thank you so much. We're going to jump into game number 2. It might be done and dusted for VG if T1 can secure this as we head over to Dano Canaries.
Thank you, Nat. And wow, I mean, T-Panda, SA is just catching L's from the grave there. Just saying it's not Tempest. I mean, he's right though. There's no SA, there's no NA left in their tournament. And well, at the moment, there might. And as soon as I saw that Witch Doctor Earthshaker come out, my thing was T1 have just got to continue to run at them. They got to pick up the pace. And that's exactly what they did. They did Nature's Prophet, they did Clockwork, and then they followed that up with a Lone Druid. I think the bans that Vici put forward were completely the correct ones. So this might not be too good though.
Oh, that's not a good spot to run. I'll miss the white one. The XM just charges in. Yang lines up paralyzing Cask as well. So already XM's off to a great start. And
He's stuck in here.
easy CS. Something he's comfortable on. They haven't had the greatest amount of success with the Earthshaker nonetheless, but he is caught out of position. It's really going to come down to BFB's micro. If he can tank up his bottom lane, Blymon. You were just saying, you're saying you're a big fan of his, and unfortunate for him to give over first blood, but at least he's going to be able to rectify that.
There's a reason I'm a fan of his, is they're even able to bully out on the top side as well as mid lane. Thompson is gonna need to be a little bit careful. I mean, if there's anyone that knows how to play against a Primal Beast in mid lane, it's gonna be him though, right? He has had by far the most success on it, so he's just gonna make sure that he's saving some of those cooldowns to be able to get the turnaround potential there, or just to disrupt that trap.
Observer ward, so Vici Gaming are aware of this. They're self as 3. They can TP in as well if they need some extra numbers to try and help out, but look at the wrap around the Clockwork Codes. Holds Frisk into play. Zephyr, a worthwhile sacrifice of his own life to make sure that Vici Gaming will not retreat, but XM, he showed up to the party with a trample straight on top of Thompson. There's nothing that Arna's going to be able to do to keep his mid laner alive.
That's just that little bit of a miscalculation, right? Not realizing, or rather forgetting that he might have that double damage available. Having to be careful here on Erica. They connect with a Thunderstrike at this time.
Close to the tower. Finally, one person will TP in, but a little bit too late on Zephyr. He might have just TP'd to his own grave. Look at Arno, he says peace, brother, with nothing to do with his skirmish as XM gets the double kill.
Like the Disruptor, where you have a good early game and he's able to snowball into an exceptional one. Zephyr though, another death.
No glyph will come out as well, so this is really the big thing about... I'll hold that thought, it's top lane. The tree line, a bit awkward position for Zephyr. Will really make him... No way.
It's just
space. Zephyr. Alright, XM, there we go. That's the pulverize, but like you said, it's just space. Arna's can
change that. Smoke coming through.
He'll start the fight onto Arna. He's isolated from the team inside the river. He's going to get the ultimate form off, so the bonus health, that might not be enough. It looks like Vici Gaming has the damage in Fritz. He's done it. In with the Echo Slam onto 3. Your team fight secured and Roche for the grand prize.
Oh, beast, right? You just create all that havoc and give you that huge window of an opening.
Back to live, Yang. I'm not going to be reacting too much to that one. I think one thing that was set up by that is...
Did you look at Yang's camera as well when he died there? I did, just to see if there was anything. No, nothing happened, but I was just like...
XM.
Okay.
It's just static storm with Arna hitting it by and Thompson as well for good measure. Don't group up. Oh, don't group up. There's going to be a big echo slam. Frisk is here with XM's follow-up. Oh, no. They group up and Vici Gaming penalize them for that.
Oh, I was just about to say that minus 50-second true form cooldown that you're going around.
Yeah,
That'd be big.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of damage with
Nice
the double
blink.
damage room from Thompson. Bring down the Lycan and our Frisk. Easy use of the glimpse back as well as T1 a successful smoke will net them 2 kills. And now this will give them an opportunity to try and get the map into a position, then get the economy back on their side.
Again, they knew that they didn't want to take that fight on Vici, right? They knew that the Echo Slam was down, so as soon as you hit that timing, the Elven Tunic, perhaps man fight a bit easier.
Sam, look at the hook from Zephyr! On to 3, stuck inside the cogs, so they've been able to isolate XM's Primal Beast. He's just able to walk away off the back of the BKB. Now he's got the regen rune. It might catch T1 off guard. As Erica, meanwhile, continuing to stack up the damage onto Thompson, stuck inside the middle. And Vici Gaming somehow lose no one.
Because you've only got a 10-second downtime on that true form, so I think they might be looking to eventually rally around him a bit more. Not if you're losing this and it's a 5v4 fight, though. Ana, again, just TPing around them.
You can't go, though. If hookshot's on cooldown, there's no way for T1 to start.
No, maybe now
Thompson
you
wants
can.
to be playing with the tree volley.
No way.
XM's going to charge in. Look at the damage! Oh, no! Erica doesn't have an opportunity for the accurate ship. They clean up too. XM stuck inside the base as T1 beautifully timed the cogs to push him out so he couldn't find the bonus strength to stay alive. T1 going to move to the triangle, the rocket flare as well. XM, they're running straight to T1. XM's not going to be ready. That's an Aghanim Scepter starting storm. There's going to be no BKB to protect him.
Does have the
Can they
buyback,
continue
though.
with the team fight though from Vici Gaming? Erica's going to try and pummel into Ana. Echo Slam's out from Frisk as well. It's going to lock the low druid into place as Erica starting to stack up the damage, but they don't have detection. Ana protected inside the Glimmer Cave for the moment. XM charges into the middle, gets the pulverize out as well, but Ana is still slipping away. Finally, they're going to be able to bring him down. They'll deal with the bear that provides the damage to get rid of the carry on T1, and they'll find Zephyr as well.
This time around, but they've got all of their ultimates available. Oh, this would be a big
Thompson,
pick.
he's going to get blown up. Oh, the damage coming through for the Morphling, thanks to the power rune, will force a buyback out of Thompson. X is there as well. Might catch him off guard. The fall from Zephyr. They need the damage.
Alright.
It'll come through thanks to Ana's bear. The Static Storm's ready for round 2. T1, they can turn it back around here. The tree volley pummeling through. Thompson's going to jump into the middle as well. They brought down Erica and now Vici Gaming need to get out. But can they cover the retreat? Can they cut their losses?
They want XM. They know he brought back.
Prior, the Primal Beast caught out inside the lane. There's nothing Vici Gaming can do to keep alive their position 2. Frisk will jump in. Hail Mary play. It'll buy enough time for XM to play around with the cheese. He's not going to be able to onslaught away, so instead it's going to look to try and get as much damage and take Whitemon into the grave with him. But that will not be the case as T1 protect their captain. They protect Whitemon, but Chris will finally get the finishing blow. T1 will still catch up to him nonetheless. Some crits raining down thanks to the tree volley. And T1, a big opportunity for them. Jump as well. Thompson,
see him.
he's pretty separate from the team.
Well, they almost found
They want
Frisk.
to go on this for Vici Gaming. Eric is actually going to waveform into the middle, trying to target down the Tiny at the moment. They won't have the damage as Thompson steps out to the right side, but they've been able to deal with Whitemon. And it looks like T1 need to get out. Back towards a triangle. Zephyr is in a bit of trouble at the moment. Thompson's also trying to escape, but no one will be able to catch up. Kuku's going to be able to BKB TP. Zephyr should tick out to the Maledict. He will die inside the base. So Vici Gaming finding both supports. Roche is up in a minute.
Lucking out on T1 that time. If it was another fight that they lose right before the Roshan and it was super quick.
Oh,
I'm going to be a little careful here.
well, they know. No, honestly, he's alone. What can he do? He's going to have to get crafty to be able to escape. There's XM onslaught to the right side. He's going to need help, but he's going to need it fast. Maybe the bear can look to address the Primal Beast. They're actually going to turn to deal with Kuku instead. Stuck inside the Sprout, so the waveform will provide the vision. Vici Gaming, they're still on top of Ana. BAB with the blink in. He's got an Abyssal Blade. Ana needs help. Thompson's here. He's going to try chucking the damage from afar, but with the BKB protecting XM for the moment, so the Savage Roar is not going to be an issue to push him away. T1 not wanting to buy back just yet. Another breeze summon from Ana. How many inside the base. They'll be able to turn to Yang. He's trying to escape to the northern side. They'll finally kill him off in the tree line as Thompson gets the triple kill, and T1 all they needed was the bite jump.
Could be the last team fight.
XM chucking double fizzle. Not the worst start, because Fritzigers have got the follow-up Echo Slam as well. They're going to try and block Thompson at the moment. A decent amount of damage coming up throughout the pulverize, but Thompson's going to step out to the right side. But Vici Gaming, they've locked onto their target. Can they reset, however, on Rainy? Because Arna's still in the middle, trying to 1v1 Eric at the moment inside the Sprout. They've been able to deal with the first side. Vici Gaming, can they set themselves up for round 2? Arna's vulnerable. He doesn't have the boys nearby to protect him. As XM trampling all over the drill, and they'll bring him down, and now they'll turn to Nature's Prophet as Cuckoo just fall back. Be cautious here, T1. You can't continue to bleed your members. Such a heavy commitment to Thompson. He's got Whitemon nearby. Static Storm's gonna get laid down. Look at Erica. He doesn't give a damn about the Static Storm. Erica just pummeling in. Anna right hand side of the edge. He's not there now. Anna's separated as well. T1 are crumbling as Vici Gaming. They can walk it down. A Glyph will only delay this. I think we're going game 3.
I think we are as well. It's gonna... I mean, he's not, but I wish he did.
Oh no, this team! I mean, desperate times call for desperate measures.
They're going straight tier 4s, and why not?
Yeah, we're going game 3. Oh my, what was this game? It's only fitting we go the distance. T1 Vici Gaming game 3, you love to see it.
Man, it can't be understated how good that was.
Faces will come out on top yet, so I'm not gonna bet on it. So I'm gonna go with Vici.
All right, very quickly, T-Panda, you don't get to explain yourself. A team. That's it.
Vici.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. Perfect. Let's jump into game at number 3. This is going to decide who is going home in this last chance qualifier. It's game 3 with Danog and Ares.
XM's just gonna body him out of the lane though.
Yeah, surprisingly enough, that bounty rune wasn't even picked up to the start of the game as well. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if he's going to change about the way that he goes through with this Void Spirit item build as well, right? Because a lot of the time, the reason that you pick this up against the puck is you've got the Yule Scepter with the Aether Remnant for the guaranteed setup that the rest of your team's able to connect in with, you know, a lot of their damage. But I wonder if this game...
Gonna get his own refill as well. So the kills on the side lanes will enable the supports now to rotate. Look at the importance in XM. There's the level 6 advantage. Doesn't have too much mana, so Frisk's gonna give him a main go, but Thompson gets his own 6. Resonant Pulse gonna buy him some time. We'll see if they got the magic damage to go through the Void Spirit. Shaman's gonna hold him into place, but the telekinesis will cancel that. Instead, XM, he just jumps in. Why not go for the kills instead of going for the power rune as XM with the help of the...
You can't afford to go for it, unfortunately.
So this power rune now on XM enables him to rotate top, especially with the double damage rune. I don't know prior if they would have been able to kill Cuckoo's Undying.
They're pinging
but
it.
Now I think he can. Now I think he can definitely rotate. And well, he's going to go for Zephyr instead. As Yang having a 1v1 at the moment.
They see him.
Trying to at least hold Zephyr into place as long as possible, so the rest of Vici can start to show up. Not be able to TP out, of course, with the adaptive strike. And Eric is actually. Have the numbers advantage at the moment here from T1. They use the Hex. Might target down Whitemon instead, and well, yeah, they definitely will as soon as Thompson jaunts away.
Instantly goes defensive understanding, only using 1 TP as well onto the Rubik, not actually committing the one on Yang there. He was just roaming around, realizing that his role this game as the position 5 is to scout out a lot of these ganks, and well, they're gonna see where Ana is as well. No stranger to being set up on this top side, especially considering the tower's gone. They're going for this. Yeah,
he's gonna be in trouble here, Thompson. Beautifully done. You see, he's just continuing to stalk. Thompson and Whitemon's always going to be a difficult game for Erica. He probably will be forced into a Lincoln's as his maybe second item. Make an attempt onto Thompson. They know the orb was used prior. Might be an opportunity for them to secure the kill. Again, a defensive use of the coil. Whitemon stepping in. They get the control for the attribute shift. Thompson's going to jump back in for the save. Oh no! High risk, high reward play, but it'll be Vici Gaming that comes out on top. And they're back to the river. They're also making another move. They're on to Cuckoo. The shot's just shy, but it gave them vision to fall up with the snowball and Vici. They're on the prowl. They want to get another kill, and they'll easily catch up to Zephyr. They can look for a TP. They know exactly where the Morph is, but they don't have the ways to counter him. Morph will make it out, and Frisk will not be so fortunate under the T1 tower. Mid lane, though, Yeah, B gets a kill onto Zephyr. Ana wants to step in as well with the threat of the Chronosphere. They've got some damage over time thanks to the Gale. So Ana will have no issue with going through the Gatekeepers. With his deep ward place, they know exactly where Ana's farming. Oh, it's going to time walk into them as well. And with 3 heroes nearby, there'll be no escaping on the Faceless Void. A great...
There's a reason that he's able to farm so much faster than a lot of people. It's because he pushes the limit.
Cuckoo.
Yeah, but
See if they're going to be able to bring him down. This is a beefy man. A lot of damage coming out. Cuckoo doesn't have the greatest amount of armor. So with Erica, all the IG needed to pump in the right-click damage. And now Zephyr's also caught out. Into the Radiant members.
the power of information. They're making pops and they're going to go in.
He's got the Mantidote, might catch him off guard. He can get rid of the silence. Instead, Frisk jumps into the middle, but XM with the Aghanim Scepter, AoE silence, they're all grouped up, and they're all going to pay the price as Vici Gaming find the punt. But hang on, Ana lift. He got the Chrono onto 3 with the help of the Poison Nova. Vici Gaming are in shambles as now Erica, trying to survive to the northern side, has the waveform to get some distance as well. Vici Gaming, they've still got some members nearby. They're going to hold back Cuckoo on the Undying. Can they bring him down though? With B&B showing up the familiars, the damage is starting to rack up as Cuckoo completely isolated, and Vici will end up winning out in this. So they push on. Vici Gaming looking to try and maximize as much as they can with the Aegis. It's about to expire though. So second life available for them. Great way to be able to counter the Faceless Void Chrono. So we might see T1 look to try and smoke. But again, like you said, they need an area to be able to take a fight. They need a choke point.
And they need their tombstone.
With the DD, they're going to jump instantly onto Zephyr. Shouldn't have to force too many abilities out to secure the kill. Now, this could be the opening for the high ground.
Yep, no one's set up.
He's got the vision. The park. XM's going to be able to follow up as well. Thompson. Oh, no.
Toxicity on the Venomancer, so for him to get into the middle of the team fight's big.
Thompson's going to jump. They see BAB and Vici going to smoke on the back. Tombstone already played down from Cuckoo. They're going to try and blow up Ana. Oh no! The burst is too much. Ana can't survive. He gets no abilities off. Maybe Cuckoo and Thompson, can they do a miracle? Can they turn the fight around? Cuckoo's trying to move in, but Vici Gaming, they've got other answers. They're too far ahead. Thompson will try and slip away to the north. They've locked onto their target. There'll be no escape for the Park as Vici. All they lose is BAB.
Minutes. They might even be trying to find a kill onto Ana, but it's going to take you all the way back. Oh, what are you doing, Cuckoo? Last defense coming through from T1, it feels like.
Thompson as well. Oh, no, almost getting caught. Ana's going to jump into the middle as well.
You can't chrono him. You can't.
Erica's going to be okay. First Familiar Sun into the second of the resummon as well. Cuckoo trying to stand his ground and right click. Might be a dieback coming out. Ana gets a pretty good chrono up to the right side. It's just the Void pummeling into them at the moment because the rest of the team are inside the base. He's got to turn back to try and deal with XM, but kicked up to the sky without a buyback. This might be the end of T1's hopes as Vici Gaming will look for a reset because they see Thompson outside the base. One stun into the damage. He's got a buyback, which he'll use. Get the resources back up. Make sure there is no opportunity for T1 to have a miracle defense.
It doesn't feel like that there is. Zephyr, he's holding on to 3,000 gold as well. It's not going to be for anything. He doesn't have the damage through from the rest of the team to be able to follow up. They're ignoring the Plague Wars. They know that's not the important thing to deal with. This is the last racks going down here. Mega Creeps about to be enabled for Vici. They can breathe a sigh of relief. Back off to respect the fact that the Aegis, it's expiring in 15 seconds.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed. First we had SA, then NA, and it might be SCA's last hopes in these last chance qualifiers just going down the drain.
Look at the fake back. Oh, look at the fake back. They see Thompson. He brought back. Oh no, Thompson. Ren then dragged through. He's gone. Same with the rest of the team. Ana's up in 10 without a chrono. The buildings are falling. They need him out of defense. They won't be able to. The G's are dropped, and Vici Gaming will knock out T1 in the last chance qualifiers. Erica said bye-bye Cuckoo.
And he just gives it right back to him.